This podcast is for mature audiences only. The views, thoughts, and opinions expressed are the speakers only and do not represent the views, thoughts, and opinions of their employer. We are Undomesticated.
What's up, you bunch of bitches?
Fuck that shit. What's the deal, Squingy? It's your boy Big Daddy Rodbread, the Lot Lizard, the Desert Lizard, coming at you from the Undomesticated Podcast Studios. It's your fucking favorite drunk uncle to the right and your manscaping maniac, Angelucci. Take it away, baby boy. How you feeling today?
I'm all right. How are you?
Oh, I've seen better fucking days, dog. I've seen better fucking days.
I noticed this isn't the way, so I'm gonna move it. But I like to look at you.
You like to look at me?
I like to look at you.
That's kind of gay. I like it. I like it. Fucking, what's it called? In case you haven't noticed, our production schedule's been kind of fucked up, bro. But
It's summertime.
it's not even just summertime. I had fucking shoulder surgery.
I work like an animal.
Yeah, but that's no excuses. We're gonna be better. We're gonna do better. We're gonna get.
And your shoulder surgery is an excuse?
Yeah.
What do you got to do physical here other than sit down and talk?
Well, there's a lot of things I got to do. First off, rehab my shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
I also have to figure out how I'm going to get my clothes on. I got to figure out how I do showers. I have to do all types of things, like, more important things than this fucking podcast. Okay, just things. All right, don't fucking question me.
Is it your predominant hand?
My what hand?
Your dominant hand?
There it is.
Is it your dominant hand?
Yeah.
Is it your dominant shoulder?
Yeah.
I was jerking off
Well,
in the beginning because I know you jerked off even
I'm
with the sling.
ambidextrous. So fucking left hand, right hand, two hands, do the double hand twist.
Even with the shoulder.
Well, no. So I started beating it with my surgically repaired shoulder now for the second time. What's today's date? The 18th. Probably I got surgery done on the 31st. Probably the 3rd. The second
You figured it out?
Well, because the way I had the Cadillac of slings too, bro. Like, so it's not like, like when you go to the hospital, they put you in that old school, like blue sling from like the 1940s. Now, bro, they got these slings where there's like a cushion here and it's like Velcro you in. And so my hand
was perfectly
was like
right
perfectly like this. So I was able just to like kind of just fucking do one of these and hiya.
So you didn't actually move your hand. You
fucked my hand.
You fucked your hand.
I fucked my hand.
You pumped your hand.
Yeah. It was pretty impressive.
How was the cleanup?
It was that was brace for impact. That was like a
You had to prepare a little bit.
Kami tsunami, bro. Because it's been a couple days. You know what I mean? It's been a couple days, so thank God.
So what happened to your shoulder that you need surgery on?
Honestly, I don't even know what I did to it. So I had it operated on 2 years ago. I had a torn rotator cuff, a little bit of tear in my labrum. They had to put anchors in, clean it up. And then because of the years of just not getting it done, it built up scar tissue and like cysts. So they had to clean all that shit up, right? Very simple scope, 3 incisions, and inside my bone or whatever, they put anchors in, I guess, to stabilize the shoulder. Mm-hmm. That was 2 years ago. It was fine. And then maybe about 2-3 months ago, my shoulders started making, I swear to God, it sounded like I needed to spray WD-40 in my shoulder. It was like
just everything rubbing together.
Like you could hear it, like think like nails on a chalkboard. That
But
out like externally, like I would move my shoulder around, and even my wife was like, "What the fuck is that?"
all right, so I'm not saying this to be a dick. You really don't do anything physical.
I know.
So what?
Here's what I'm thinking: where it happened.
Jerk off too much.
No, because that's low impact. That's low force.
Yeah, but
viscosity.
you jerk off a lot.
I understand that, but these
You jerk off more than a human being, normal human
this
being.
arm is tried and true. No, that's a mastery. That's a craft. Okay, you know how like these craftsmen, they fucking been working for 80 years.
Yes.
Yeah, craft. It's a craftsmanship. Okay, here's where I'm thinking it happened. Not that long ago, I took the family to Disney, right? Mm-hmm. And there was one of the rides, the Tron ride, where you like it's almost like you're sitting in a motorcycle, but you could also put your hands out, like do like the Superman. And I think that from the from the initial startup. It's supposed to be like, you know, like one of the fastest, like to go from like start to like
0
that,
to 60.
yeah, or whatever that fucking boost is. So I'm thinking, because I was riding the whole coaster like with my arms out, and I think the force probably fucking tore my labrum in half.
You can't even sue Disney.
No way. Oh my God.
You
Speaking
see
of that,
if you
bro,
have Disney Plus, you can't sue Disney.
Bro, first off, there's no way that's going to hold water, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
So what's the deal? They
right, here's
they
what
have
happened.
Disney Plus at home, right? Signed, agreed, and then they
No.
got hurt at the park.
No. First off, the woman's dead. Not hurt. She's dead. Here's what happened. Couple went to Disney, right? They went to eat at one of the restaurants. They specifically told the restaurant and like the GM and whatever, like, hey, I have a severe allergy to peanuts and shellfish, right? Well, one was it peanuts or shellfish or both? Regardless, I have a very severe allergy to this. Like they told the GM, they told the waiter, you know,
Yeah.
and like restaurants. I'm sure you worked in restaurants before. Been around, never, like even as a kid, waiting or nothing.
Nope.
All right, well,
I was
if you
better
work,
than everybody.
if you-
I never had a normal job.
oh, excuse me, sorry, fucking
Came
Catalooch.
out the womb making fucking $29.
I don't know my daddy, but I had a shot at his dick ready. Anyway, so she had a severe allergy to one of those two or both of them. And in the restaurant industry, when somebody says that, that's like they don't fuck around with that because again, you could fucking kill somebody, you know, and you will be liable, especially if they were notified. So obviously they were notified and they were reassured that whatever their meal was, it
No
didn't
peanuts,
have
no shellfish,
no type of cross contamination or whatever the case may be. So they eat. Everything is fine and dandy. They go about their day. Like I think like an hour later, she starts going into anaphylactic shock. Now I know you can't say anaphylactic, so don't even bother. Just say
Animalistic? Anaphylactic?
Hannibalistic.
Hannibal Lecter.
Hannibal Lecteric.
So what is that?
So anaphylactic shock is basically when your throat starts closing. Like if you eat, let's say you're allergic to shellfish and you eat shellfish, and you ever like have something you're like, like,
Yeah.
oh, like, I got like the tingly tongue or the itchy throat, right?
So your throat closes.
Literally.
Kind of like when you get face fucked.
Yeah, but the
You
dick's not coming out.
specifically.
It's almost like they take BBC over here. What was his fucking name again?
That's fucking Barry Woods.
Barry Woods. They take basically Barry Woods' cock and they like plug it
Ratchet
down your
strap
throat.
him.
Just plug
to
it in
your
your throat. Just bloop.
Okay.
So no airflow in, no airflow out. And anaphylactic shock is basically your throat closing. So, but because she was so allergic and she was prepared, she had an EpiPen and she fucking hit herself with it, right? And I guess she got so cross contaminated with the amount of stuff. It wasn't like just like a smidge. So there was a high dose of whatever it was. The EpiPen did nothing. The ambulance took her away. She went to the hospital and she died in the hospital. That's how. So now Disney's saying, "Oh, sorry." So now after everything's said and done, the husband's like, I want to get paid, and rightfully so. You know, Disney
Justice. Let's not make him be an asshole.
Right.
He wants justice.
right. No, he wants to get paid.
Yes,
Let him
he
get
wants-
paid.
Yeah, he wants justice
Right,
for his life and
justice.
get paid.
And get paid. Right. Losses. Anyway, so Disney's like, "Oh,
How
sorry."
old was this woman?
40s, 30s. I don't fucking know.
Oh, she was young.
Yeah, I guess 40s. I don't really know her age. But then Disney was like, "Oh, sorry, we can't settle this because like 5 years ago you signed up for a 1 month free subscription to Disney Plus." And not even like he has his current subscription. And even if he did, that's fucking Disney Plus. It's like Netflix. He's like, "Sorry, like 5 years ago, you signed up for this 1 month free trial." And in the clause, it says you basically can't sue us. And the only way you can settle with us is out of court in like our terms. How sick is that?
There's no way that holds, right?
I don't know.
But
Disney,
it's Disney. Disney got money. Hey. Let's start a rumor. Let's start a rumor.
what do you want to do?
Disney did the right thing. They didn't mix the food. The husband wanted the payout.
You know what's we
He
should
threw some
invest.
peanut oil.
We should fucking see what her life insurance policies are like. I bet you she probably has like a couple because I think she was a pretty successful woman too. So I bet you. And now I'm totally making that up. I have no clue what she does for a living. But I bet you she probably has some decent sized life insurance policies.
This guy sprinkled fucking shredded peanuts.
That's it. He took a lot of peanut oil. She went to the bathroom. Psst, psst.
Shellfish.
Right. Maybe he rubbed his fucking balls on it, give a little fucking shellfish.
Maybe they went to go have sex and he sprayed his dick with peanut oil.
maybe he was cheating on her.
Stop. There is a woman that's dead, dude, and we are going.
Last one.
All right.
Maybe he was cheating on her, and he fucked some girl in the ass, and she
she
had fucking
peanuts.
peanuts or like shellfish for lunch, and he had fucking shellfish or peanuts on his dick.
And maybe he fucked her, didn't
Yep.
get a blowjob, right? And that's why the EpiPen didn't work, so it went straight into flow.
Right into the flow. Straight in.
That guy's a piece of
What
shit.
a fucking scumbag.
Stop.
All right.
The guy is a
The guy who lost his wife, and we'll call him a
Dude,
scumbag.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know. I just.
Stay golden, boys. Stay golden. Well, I sure know one thing.
Help is on the way, dear!
Wasn't happening. Wasn't happening. So yeah, she dead. And
There's no way they get away with that.
honestly, where's Ron DeSantis when you need it? Because this is in Florida, obviously.
He hates Disney.
And he hates Disney. Like if I was
They
Ron
bring
DeSantis,
so much money to Florida.
billions.
Like they pay all of Florida's taxes. Think about that.
How sick is that? And I think like even like road work, like highway work, and
Oh,
yeah,
probably.
the taxes, yeah.
Think about the taxes Disney fucking. But they probably get crazy incentives and.
It's a win-win situation for both.
everybody, yeah.
yeah. Everyone's. I'm
Imagine
sure.
they brought Disney to New York, like just fucking.
Where would you put
Manhattan Island? You put them on the fucking island that Jake Paul rented by us.
Know what you do? I say we fucking eradicate Staten Island, send them all to Jersey where they wish they could go to
It's
retire.
too far for us. I don't want Disney that far.
Staten Island is 40 minutes.
Yeah, but we still gotta like drive there. Traffic. Oh my god, no,
no,
the
I don't want
traffic.
Disney in our backyard. What are you nuts? We'll never be able to get home. The traffic, the fucking tourism.
We'll never be able to go to the city if fucking Disney was in Staten Island either.
Yeah, but
I take that back. Disney's not meant for New York.
no. But look, if we had to choose between Disney on the island by us or Disney on Staten Island, I'm going to Disney on Staten Island.
Well, what if we put Disney like 40 minutes past us?
Up like in like Dutchess County somewhere.
Yeah.
They have tons of acres of land of
That's
absolutely
good.
woodland.
That's what I'm saying. It's perfect.
Yeah, you know what? Get rid of Legoland. Get rid of Legoland and put Disney there.
It's never gonna happen.
Never. I'm sure probably Disney owns Lego for all the fuck I know.
Disney owns everything.
I don't fucking know.
Well, this episode's sponsored by
By
Disney.
Disney.
this winter, we're bringing our kids to Disneyland.
Hold on, let me put on my goofy hat. Fucking Disney, I tell you.
Whoa, let's not talk about the mouse.
How you doing? But yeah, you mentioned Jake Paul, bro. We have a local celebrity up in our neighborhood right now.
He's only here. He's gone today. He's going to Fanatic Fest. Fantastic Fest.
Fanatic Fest. Yeah, that's what they're doing. It's like at the Javits Center. And
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. That's why they were all here.
Huh, interesting.
It was. I thought it was going to be a lot more inconvenient with him being here. Mm-hmm. Like I thought it was going to be a fucking issue
Right.
because rumors, right? Not me. Not
Yeah.
me. I'm not making this up. There were rumors that he didn't want anybody on the fucking lake. Why him and his buddies were there.
That's impossible.
That's what I heard. There's.
I don't see him
think he
being
got
that kind of
harassed
dude.
the first day and was kind of like, "Hey,
Right.
You know what I
well,
mean?
you gotta remember, you probably had like half of fucking your town, or like the bros, like driving their boats.
yeah, but
like,
but those people were probably just driving their boats anyway. But when you tell people, hey, don't come on the lake,
who do you think you are?
who's gonna come on the lake? If I had no plans,
I'm
if
going
I
on the
had
lake.
no intentions of going on the lake, now I'm going on the lake. We pay for that.
Yeah, of course.
But listen, I was like, I was a little like bummed like about it. I'm like, this fuck dude's gonna cause chaos. They're gonna shut down some of the main roads every time this fucking guy leaves. None of that happened. He actually donated some money to the fire department over here, which is cool. Supposedly he's supporting local businesses, which I'm cool with.
I love it!
So my thing with Jake Paul, I think he does just enough good, right? To where when he is an asshole and like doing the bullshit, like to sell his fights just to market himself, that he does just enough good that you're like, he's all right.
Right.
Like, it's not like he's complete fucking dickhead. You know what I mean? He still does right things where it's
Right.
like, wow, he's a fucking dick. And then you hear, but he donated to the fire department. You're like, all
That's
right.
like every relationship. Like, I want to break up with my boyfriend or husband, but man, he's so good to my kids. Or like, man, he really provides for my family, but he's such a scumbag. You know what I mean? So it's like,
guess.
I know I can't relate, but yeah. So it's like one of those like abusive relationships where you can't fucking stand the person, but they have some good traits about them, so you put up with it. You put up with his antics.
You're like, all right, we'll allow it.
Yeah.
You know who else was here?
Who?
Hawk Tua. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why she has anything to do with it.
Honestly, like, you ever hear the term like she's like you're an industry plant? Like you're an
You
industry
think
plant?
she's an industry plant?
I think so. So here we are.
She has another one-liner that's fucking great. So she
What the New York song?
dude,
Concrete jungle, wet dream tomato.
dude, I sing it all day at work.
Yo,
it's so catchy and it's so good.
But
But I want to know what.
I think she's an industry plant. But
But
hear me
what
out.
does she have to do with? All right, so Jake Paul's there because he's
Well, she's a
promoting two
content
things.
creator.
Hold on, no. Well, so Jake Paul's there for Better, right? That's his betting thing.
Okay.
I think they're supplying everything, but they're promoting the Wander.com, which is a travel agency, and that house they rented by me right on the
Mm-hmm.
lake is made by a famous architect. He has a bunch of houses.
Interesting.
So I'm pretty sure he got it for free. This, that, the
Right,
third.
it's a win-win. Now I want to rent the house that Jake Paul was
So they're
in.
doing like content there, but I haven't seen any of the content that they're
It
doing.
probably takes
They're
time. They got
they're
to edit it. They got to produce it.
Well, Better is also hiring people who make clips. So if anybody's listening who makes clips and is good at editing, it's an internship with them. You should probably check them out. Just a heads up, maybe get paid.
Couldn't hurt.
But it's just like them hanging out on the fucking lake and watching the UFC fights. They should have called me to watch the UFC fights. How about that?
Give 'em
I
play-by-play
watched them.
commentary.
I watched them. They all looked fucking, they look confused.
like-
They could have used
They look like they could need somebody to film in what's
They
going
could have
on.
used someone who's better than Joe Rogan
Little backstory.
at watching fighting.
All right. This is why he's doing this, because he's in guard because of ba.
I feel like I would be really good at it, but not in that situation.
I know, because they're going to be asking you questions. You're going to get really mad because you want to watch the fight. And you're like, shut the fuck
That's
up.
my
I'll tell you
problem when
later.
I watch the fights.
Right.
Like, I watch the fights in silence.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of weird. I'll still never forget how you were screaming when fucking Max Holloway fucking laid out fucking
Justin Gaethje,
Gaethje at the last second.
best moment in UFC history.
Best moment of your life, bro. What are you talking about? I've never heard or seen you so happy before in my
I almost
life.
cried.
I know.
Max is my guy.
I know.
And he's going to win the title.
When
in
I
a month.
tell you, all I heard was, ha, ha,
Yeah, that's my voice.
oh my God.
Max!
She's a fucking pig. Honestly, but I'm convinced she's a fucking industry plant. 1,000%. So, you know that girl, Bobby Althoff? Or Alter? She's the girl who does the interviews with like the rappers and the celebrities, but she talks like this. She's kind of like
Oh,
you
the
know.
girl with the downs.
Yeah, she's like
She has a funny one too.
She does.
She calls she has that. I don't even know who the singer is. It's this black lady. She's like, yeah, I make
yeah, so
music.
you're a
And
magician.
she
I
goes, no,
don't
sir.
do magic.
No, she goes, sure, you're a musician. She goes, the fuck you talking about? I don't do
Yeah.
magic. I ain't no magician. She's like, I think you're confused. Like, I think you're confused.
Yeah, 100%. That's
think that's
exactly.
staged?
That's
I
exactly.
think that's staged.
No, I
I promise you, nothing here staged, guys.
Literally
I legit
nothing.
walk in the house and we just throw on the walkie.
We just hit
walkie.
play.
The walkie.
What's a walkie? Like a walkie-talkie?
Listen, I'm thinking about work right now. I got work tomorrow, Sunday.
I don't. I'm off for the next couple months. I'll love to hear it.
Oh, that shoulder looks real hurt.
Well, good thing this is my good shoulder. You know what? Maybe one day we'll teach you your lefts on your
I
rights.
thought you were a lefty.
I'm ambidextrous, dog.
You could read minds?
Stupid.
Oh, but
So I
yeah,
think-
so they're all here. They're doing like it's a content house basically. It's just to promote that thing. The only thing I hope it doesn't bring more jerk offs. Like he was cool. I
may
just
have a
hope
little
like
wave.
these other fucking content creators don't come here like starting trouble.
Some
Because
like
there's the
wannabes,
annoying
some
ones.
followers. Yeah.
There's the annoying ones that go and like harass the public. I promise you, this
Listen.
isn't the town for that.
Yeah, you don't want to fuck around and find that over here. Here is, and I think Jake Paul was able to get away because he looks like he'd be from this town. Anyway, here's
Supposedly ate at Gobu.
I don't like a lot of like content creators. I don't have time for that shit.
I'm an adult.
Yeah, that too. But there's a few specific content creators that come across like when I'm just doom scrolling that I can't stand. I can't stand.
Time out. Because we do podcasts.
Well, no, we're not the content creators.
No, right? We
No,
just do
because we don't specifically physically go out like to the public and like do things for reactions or like try to create
sure?
something new. No, we're just fucking two bros
in a basement.
in a basement doing shit, talking life.
All right. Just
We ain't content
just
creators.
to clarify that.
We ain't content creators. There's no fucking way. Anyway, I mean, we're creating content, but if you think about it, we create content every day, whether
What
we
if
like
we
it or
got
not like it
really,
or not.
really paid well, where we could leave
If you
leave our
pay me
jobs?
well, you could call me whatever the fuck you want. How about that?
Really? I feel
Yeah.
like with
If
really
you
going against the grain here. Like,
no.
Our standards.
I'm telling you right now.
We turned down promotions because we didn't agree with them.
Yeah, but if one of those promotions was like $50K for you to say this, like, oh,
I'm going to Disney.
right. If it was $50K and you want me to fucking promote Lo Gao Mai, this Chinese hot sauce, I'd be like, oh, Lo Gao Mai. Lo Gao Mai. Huh? Oi. I put Lo Gao Mai on everything. Yeah, no, 100%. But if you're going to give us like $500, $1,000, I'm like,
To do the bullshit.
Right. Like, we don't like this shit. Like, we don't.
How about you send us samples and let's try it out?
This is also true. Any gun companies out there, bro? I got plenty of ammo to go through. Plenty of ammo. So just saying, whatever you got.
Dildo companies, Ryan's open too.
Yeah, that's also true. I like to use them on Angelo. It's real fucking hot. Real fucking hot.
You know who else was there?
Oh,
I don't know his name. He's everywhere on the internet.
Sketch.
Hello, brother.
Hello, brother. Hold on.
I don't want to get in trouble.
First off.
Gay. That's what I was gonna ask. I heard that he's gay.
Yeah,
I don't care that he is.
I don't care. Obviously, I have a gay mom. So
All right,
I have
but hold on.
So I'm
I have
free.
a question.
Here's what happened.
No. I have a question, and I'm trying to figure out how to word it in my head. But is he retarded?
No, it's an act.
You
It's
sure?
an act. Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
It's an act.
He fakes being retarded?
He's not retarded. It's like that's
Bro,
like his
come on.
That's his
What's
character.
up, brother?
What's up, brother?
Yeah, but he has the look.
He has to look, and actually, like when he
He's
talks,
faking it.
when he talks, he'll be like,
I wanna
"Going
cancel him."
downfield, the field down, I'm going." He said he was modeling that off of Donald Trump, like the like the speaking aneurysms.
I want him canceled. That's like blackface. That's like retard face. You can't do retard face.
Yeah, but you know what? You can't cancel him now because he's part of the alphabet community, I think.
Maybe he's not even gay. What if he's
I
gay
don't know, from what I've
facing?
seen-
What if
from
he's
what I've
gay
seen-
facing and retard facing?
Bro, from what I've seen, he's pretty fucking gay. I mean, and like, again, I have a gay mom. I don't give a fuck. Like, you know what I mean? But like, you call it like you see it, right?
One finger up the ass, brother.
I think he took a. I think he took a. I think
A
he
little
took
more than a finger.
Gotta give him that hawk too and spit on that.
Those two were hanging out together.
Yeah, well, he was Hawk 2 in BBC, and you know what? He may actually be a magician because you know why? He makes things disappear. 8-inch, 9-inch things disappear real easily.
Is that proof?
There's videos of him getting fucked in the ass and fucked
No,
in the mouth.
I feel bad for him then.
Yeah.
All right, I take back what I said.
Yeah, there you go. See, that's it. Now you're gonna get canceled.
I don't
Double
care.
cancellation.
Whatever.
Whatevs.
Whatevs, dude.
So back to content creators. You know what I can't stand? You ever see that fucking shaved headed little rat fuck Neon?
Yeah, I don't like that kid.
And again, like I don't hate content creators, but
When
like,
you're
there's,
a
like,
dick, you're a dick.
There's like two people I really fucking hate. That kid Neon because he's just a little worm.
And the little
fucking
white
piece of
kid
shit.
that he's always with,
I don't even know.
who has
but
his bouncer like bully people.
Yeah, and now his bouncer speaking out. He's like, I don't even. He's not his bouncer anymore because he's like, this kid's a fucking loser. And literally, I've saved this kid's life so many times, and he pays like a bitch, and he's a fucking bitch. Him and actually, it's a girl I can't stand, and this is for gaming purposes. Nadia.
I don't know who that is.
So this chick Nadia was getting real famous for COD, right? She was like a really good COD player, and she probably has like good skills. And she started streaming, and she was waxing people, right? And she was like, I'm the best girl COD game player. And like, she would be waxing like dudes from FaZe, you know, like legit COD players, like streamers. Shroud, she waxed. And then turns out, and she's good looking too, so that also helps.
Uh-huh.
But at the time, she was good looking because you're looking past, like, you know, like if you see some girl at work, you're like a work 8, but in real life, you're like a 6.
Yeah.
Anyway, but she was a girl playing COD, and she was good looking. She had tits, and she always wear like something like kind of like skimpy, and she was waxing dudes. And you're like, wow, this is a really good COD player, and she's good to look at. So I like this.
She wax me.
She can
I'm getting
wax.
a little hairy.
Yeah, right. Oh God. Anyway, it turns out she was cheating.
Like every one of them do.
Yeah, but she got caught cheating, and
But
then
they all cheat.
and then like. It wasn't like she got caught cheating. She's like, you know what, guys? Like, yeah, I got a little too big for my name. I fucked up. You know what? But look, here's my shit now. Like, this is me legit playing. I'm still good. I just, you know, I got a little ahead of myself. She was like trolling them and like buying into like, yeah, I'm fucking cheating. Yeah, this is cheating. Look at my control. And like, she was trying to like make it seem like, oh yeah, I'm totally cheating. Let's like try to make it seem like, you know, when you're that good, you're like, yeah, I guess I must be cheating. Look at his aim hack. Well, these walls I'm about to use. Turns out she was. And then like she would go to these like competitions where like they would have PCs already set up, like clean PCs, where you can't upload whatever
Yeah.
shit you can do. And then she went from like
Top tier.
top percentile to like middle of the pack, lower pack. Okay, like don't get me wrong, she probably her natural abilities alone would be better than ours, probably. But like against actual
No one beats
professionals,
me.
right?
I don't lose.
Yeah, that's right. You're Mr. Perfect.
I don't lose.
You know what? That should be your nickname, Mr. Perfect. Great wrestler.
Nah. He was kind of fruity looking.
Yeah, but his whole shtick was I was the best at everything.
Yeah, but that's not his shtick. It's me.
Mr.
That could be
Mr.
his
Matteo?
shtick. That could be his shtick.
You could be Mr. Matteo.
I'm me.
I'm me. He is him. He is
Who
him.
do you think
I
you
don't understand
are?
what that means. You ever see like where the football
I'm him.
sports players like, I am him. He is him. What are you saying? You are you? I understand you're you.
Max Holloway did that.
What does that mean?
I am him.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Who do you think you are? I am.
I am. Best clip ever. That's
But why
me.
is it okay for him to do it?
Because honestly, that was just a nerd being really excited and never having a chance of like happiness in his life, and that was the first thing that came out of his mouth. These dudes are like, he is him. They get these on jerseys, like these are premeditated. You know what I mean? This is just a nerd who just threw 3 strikes with his stupid glasses on and his stupid glove on, and is like, who do you think you are? I am. That's what it was. That's what it was. So anyway, this girl Nadia, she after everybody found out she was cheating and she was whack as fuck, she
Made it OnlyFans.
made an OnlyFans, of course. Made an OnlyFans, started doing like weird content, like in hot tubs and stuff like that, like all like clickbait content.
They gotta keep going, dude.
So
they
the
don't know how to work.
The problem why I hate her is that like any kind of girl that's actually a good gamer or like wants to get rid of that stereotype of like girls playing video games, whatever. She basically ruined it for any kind of like, because like any good looking girl that's gonna come up that's like good in a game, like, oh, what are you, another Nadia?
Guess what? I'm gonna say something. If they're a good looking girl, they're probably not really good at games. Well,
Yeah, honestly,
good. I'll say it.
I-
The girls who are good at games
I
look
want to disagree.
look like. You know,
I want to
me.
disagree, but like, I want to disagree, but I don't see on my feeds smoking hot girls shitting on like really good players and not like in like bot lobbies. You know what I mean?
I don't think really pretty girls play video games. Maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe they do, but they play like Mario Kart or like stupid
Yeah,
games, like fun,
yeah,
like
yeah,
kids
yeah.
games.
You know, I'm just saying if they're really good, like top of
I
the
don't
line.
see. I don't see no fucking. I don't see no smoke show biddies playing the First Descendants with us.
No,
Never. They ain't farming. They ain't going through the grind.
no,
They ain't struggling.
it's a good game.
It's a great game. By the way, everybody out there, if you haven't heard of the First Descendants, it's a free game.
Sponsored by.
Yeah, that's another thing. The First Descendants. No, it's I honestly for a free game, they have the right formula. The game's free, but if you really want to fucking advance, you're gonna drop a couple dollars into it, but you don't feel bad because you didn't spend $70 to buy the
don't have
fucking
to.
game. You don't have to, but if you really get into it, one way or another, you're gonna spend money on it.
You might.
A couple dollars, nothing crazy. I think in the whole, I'm like $25-$30 into it.
Yeah, probably the same.
Yeah, but like, I don't mind you because I don't have to spend $70 on the fucking game. And literally, I play that game.
Game came out at the
8 hours
perfect
a night.
time with your surgery, huh?
What a coincidence! What a coincidence!
You planned it.
I didn't plan it; it just happened that way.
You planned it.
The stars were in line. The universe were in. Maybe I don't know. I didn't plan shit. All I know is that my available surgery. That's when I had to get it done, and just so happened the First Descendants was around. I didn't know anything about the game. You guys put me on the game.
You know what I want you to do? I want you to go upstairs. Mm-hmm. I want you to bring your son down here,
No.
and I'm going to give him a hug. You can't even hold him.
Well,
So when was the last time that
so I
little boy
cracks
had a real
him like a
hug?
baseball player, and like
No,
a catcher.
when was the
and I-
last time that boy had a real hug?
He gets hugs. He gets hugs every day.
Not by
Now
you.
he's a little fucking monkey. Now what he fucking does is he climbs up and he gets his hugs whether I like it or not. Put it this way, little psychopath with his little gorilla grip fingers.
He's getting big.
It's huge. It's massive. He's going to fucking daycare like in September.
Up here?
Sad. No, in Larchmont, my mother's place.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a stranger and stuff. I was saying.
Never. No, never. He's going to Yuppieville.
So back to fucking this dude, Jake Paul. He was with all the firefighters, right? He donated to the fucking department.
Okay.
Me and Chris were coming home from work one night. We seen him. We seen their car.
Was it like a black Escalade or something?
Nah, white.
White Escalade?
Yeah. You'll probably
Probably
see.
rental.
Yeah, 100%. They're taking helicopters here. Everybody, it's so funny. Like if you have like Citizens app or Ring camera or whatever.
Right.
Like when I lived in the Bronx, they were crazy, right? Man stabbed with a shish kebab stick.
Assault
Like,
on Tremont Avenue.
yeah, stupid shit. Up
Yeah.
here, it's always like, lost cat. Dude, now all he's saying, what are all these helicopters? These helicopters. Because every time a helicopter came in, you knew he was bringing a guest.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's just like, it's been 5 days, fucking Karen.
They probably flew into Westchester Airport and then Westchester, the helicopter right
Probably.
in.
No,
20-minute
they were
ride.
taking it from the city.
Oh, right.
Because they're going to.
Yeah.
That thing looks pretty sick, dude.
Does that house have a helipad? It has to have a helipad.
It has a helipad on the roof.
Yeah, that's sick.
But that Fantastic, what is it?
Fanatics.
Fanatics. It looks like a pretty sick spot. There's
It's
tons of
it's at
people.
the Javits Center, and it's there was a lot of WWE guys there.
I seen Tom Brady there.
Tom Brady was there. Mark Hamill was there. That's Luke Skywalker. Yeah, I'm not crazy about it. I personally, I fucking hate Star Wars. I don't like anything about Star Wars, and he's a liberal cuck anyway. But that's neither here nor there. No, it was like a packed house. That was like, it was, I honestly I would go as far as to say
should've
it's
went.
probably better than fucking Comic-Con.
We
Bro,
should have went.
Can we
Was
talk?
Jeter there?
No, I don't think so. Can we talk? Jeter's not really big into shit like that.
He never was, right?
Nah, he's like low key. Jeter was probably at like a soccer game with his kids coaching or some shit, you know?
Fucking supermodel.
Fucking, you know what? He's a model. Honestly, I think the ghost of Derek Jeter flew right into Aaron Judge. It's like,
I don't think Aaron Judge is slaying ass.
well, he's married.
Still don't think he is.
His wife's pretty hot.
Is she?
But his wife was his girlfriend from like high school. Like it's like one of those. But that's your model captain, a good boy.
Yeah.
A good boy. Wife, quiet. You never hear anything. But you never see him in the papers. You never hear him like drunk somewhere.
Nothing bad.
Low key.
I don't think he drinks.
he probably no. I'm sure he
There was like
drinks.
this whole thing about him when he first came, like how he's like this fucking
He's just an
Christian
ideal.
boy. I'm a good Christian boy.
Probably. I wouldn't. The way he's fucking hitting, the way he's playing.
Who's the one guy the Yankees just signed
Soda?
that's hurt already?
What?
He's hurt already?
Oh, Jazz Chisholm. But that was
What?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Jazz, like jazz fingers,
Okay.
and Chisholm, Chisholm. So it's like Chisholm. I know.
Jism.
There, the boy. There it is.
He's hurt. He's done for the year.
No. He had a little sprained elbow, but because he's first of all, we got him and he's killing it. He had a little sprained elbow, and because we don't need to rush him back because we're in very comfortable position right now, they're like, you could be back in a week, but fuck it, take like 2 weeks off, get your shit right, rehab. You know what I mean? We want you back 100%. It's not like we're fighting.
Rehab on a strained elbow.
Well, like PT. Like PT, you know, you get your ice, you get your stim on it, you stretch it out, rest it, probably a cortisone shot, you know what I mean?
Fucking big babies they are.
Yeah, big babies are
Fucking
making money.
big babies they are. dude.
Making money, bro.
Yeah, they're all big babies.
They really are. I think the biggest prima donnas is probably either football or baseball, but you want to see
Soccer's
a true
pretty bad.
athlete, you want to see a true athlete, fucking hockey players, dude.
You want to see a true athlete? Watch UFC.
I agree. Because they can fight, but can they fucking stand on skates and score? Can they fucking dunk a basketball? There's more to athleticism than just fighting.
We're
you
talking
know-
about prima donnas.
Do you know though that UFC fighters they actually train with hockey players conditioning wise? For
I'm sure some do
yeah, of course, and I'm sure hockey players want to train with UFC fighters for.
when they fight on the ice.
There is so I don't know if you watched this year's Rangers team, but there we had basically a big goon come up, and he's a young kid. He's like 6'11" or something. Like he looks literally like a monster on ice, and all it does is like he fights. He's like he's a tough guy, right? He went to school this summer to legitimately learn how to fight from one of the best hockey players that could fight in like the history. Black dude too from Edmonton, and now he can score, he can play, and he can legitimately fight like professionally on ice, on skates.
Well, they have those leagues. Russia has crazy leagues.
Russia has a lot of crazy things.
There's a hockey fight league. Like it's just them fighting on ice.
Bro, did you see in Russia they have like these I don't even know if they're underground, but like cage fights will be like two dudes versus a bear, or it'll be like 5-on-5 bare knuckle dudes going at it.
Yeah. Dude, they have like fights in cabs. They have fights like that.
Yeah, you car fights. It's like a fucking
Car
it's a sport.
jujitsu or something. Yeah.
Yeah, car jujitsu. Yeah,
They fight in telephone booths. They just go, hey, let's just put two people in any situation.
I
and
like
they'll
it.
fight. Me too.
I like it.
I wish it was legal here.
I can't believe UFC is not an Olympic sport yet. I know wrestling is.
Well, they want to take boxing out of fucking Olympics. They want to do all that.
They do?
They want to take all that shit.
Well, they're taking breakdancing now. Thank God.
I didn't know that was a sport.
I thought it was more of a cultural thing. I didn't realize it was
What's
a sport.
the
What's that?
one with the mop?
Oh, ray gun?
No, the one with the mop.
Oh, luge, not luge. Hold on, curling. That's with the
a
ice,
sport?
bro.
That's a
we could
sport?
So I did that. So when Frank used to work at one of the golf clubs, this is in high school, like after high school. So wow, this is probably like 15 years ago. He used to work at one of these fucking ritzy ass golf clubs, right? They actually had like a building which was like a lodge, but they had like the curling rings. It's a rich people sport. And the Stones. We played one night. We were fucking hammered. I'm telling you right now, me, you, Frank,
Dave.
is Dave really the competitive? Like I need to win, like medal, or he's just happy to be here?
You're the I'm happy to be here guy.
No. If there's something on the line, like I'm happy to be here at night when my boys playing online, but like you never see me fucking competitive. It's disgusting. Ex Frank, he was my beer pong partner for many years.
So what are you saying?
I'm just saying, if we got two more boys that had that competitive oomph, we could be Olympians. We could be Olympians 100% for curling. Bro, did you see handball? They had a fucking thing called handball for the Olympics this year. You know what it was? It was 5 dudes on a team in a gym with a net on each side. They have a fucking like a dodgeball, and they're basically playing like soccer, with their hand. They're throwing the ball back and forth to score you have a goalie and throw the ball in the net.
My whole thing is like the Olympics are supposed to be what? Sports, right? Olympic
Right.
sports?
Right.
Is that what it is?
They should be core
games.
sports.
Sorry, horror.
The Olympic
it's
games.
the games. So
But there should be like core things, and like, but now we're
athletic
getting crazy.
things. Athletic things, right? Like
Yeah, like gymnastics. Yes,
let's
fine.
do wrestling. Let's
Wrestling.
do boxing. We do basketball.
Right. I'm big on like the pole vault, the curling.
Yeah,
all that shot put.
Yeah,
all
all that
shit.
track, yes.
Yeah, 100%.
Important.
Yeah.
Swim. Yes.
Even like the judo or whatever the fuck it is, the jiu-jitsu that they do. I'm all for it. It's a form of wrestling, art, fighting. Yeah, I get it. I like the swimming,
the gymnastic shit.
Yeah,
right? Do they do
gymnastics,
that
all
too?
that shit. The pommel horse, swimming, sure. I'm all for it. The
should do
triathlons,
cheerleaders.
the
Let's
triathlons.
do cheerleaders. Like have a cheer competition.
But you know what the problem with that is? I think
Everybody-
there's an age, there's a specific age you have to be to join the Olympics. You can't be like a 12-year-old Olympian.
No, I know, but I'm saying I think the only problem with that is like if you're trying to take the best in the world,
They're like fucking
they were all
14-year-old
on, no,
girls.
they were all on different teams, like different cheer teams. Now you have a short span time to put them together and
Yeah,
have
but
them.
think about like that's anything like basketball with
Yeah, but basketball. Basketball players know the rules. They know the play.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right,
This
right.
is like
It's very easy
you
for
have
the
to
five
make a
best-
routine.
It's very easy for 5 NBA players to have 1 week of practice and say we're gonna run pick and rolls and shit.
Yeah.
yeah,
With that, it's like we have a routine. You
yeah.
know?
For years, probably. This is not coordinated.
Coordinated.
I felt
Coordinated?
I just definitely had an Angelucci moment.
Duh.
But this is not choreography for the last 5 years. You know
Yes.
what I mean? Yeah. Unless that's if they're all from the same country, it doesn't have to be. Oh, but you're saying 2 girls from this team may be studs, 2 girls from that team may be studs.
Yeah, and you got to put them all together. Unless they start working on it like now.
You know what I think they should do in the Olympics though? And I saw it this year and it makes total sense. So when they're doing like track and field, right? Let's just say they're doing track, right? Just 200 meters, I think it's like one time around, whatever, right? They should have the runners going and then they should have like a simulation of like an average person running at the same time. So to see just how much faster and better these people are than like an average person. So like, let's just say Frank, he has probably the best cardio out of all of us right now, right? Probably best in shape,
Yeah, I'd say that.
right? He works out. He's pretty fit. Frank, they would record on a track, Frank just doing a 200-meter run at the ready, set, bang.
And then show, yeah.
And then have like an overlay of when the Olympians are about to go, and Frank like a split screen, ready, set, bang, and you just see how much better. I think that's more entertaining to see how better these athletes are. Or
Than
like
the
'cause now
average
people, because now people like us, like I could be a fucking Olympian, and he's like, oh yeah, can you, bro? Well, here's
I got an idea. Why don't they just do Olympians
for average
versus-
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what defines average? Because then again, you get
Average.
superstars. You got superstars, low key superstars. They're like, oh, I'm average, and then mop up the floor.
Well, what if they did Olympians versus average?
What fun is that? That's like fucking. Remember on MTV they had like jocks versus.
Bros versus Joes?
No, they had jocks versus superstars. Or
Something versus Joes.
yeah.
Stars versus average Joes.
Remember, like they would have like professional football players literally like tackling like average people and like killing them. So you can't do that.
I mean, you could.
The Little League World Series is out now. I love the Little League World Series. You're not a big baseball fan, but I could literally watch Little League World Series all day long.
Japan's going to win.
They usually have it. They
Don't
always
they
have a
get
good
there
team.
every fucking time?
They have a really good team. Japan always.
Do they cheat?
No, they're just really disciplined.
How do you know how old they are? What if they're like 40
No, they're not
men?
Orlando Polino. They're not Bronx Dominicans.
They
Okay,
all look the same. So
I know.
You're going to tell me you can't get a couple short Japanese men?
bro. They would never bring dishonor to their whole family and their whole fucking family heritage. They would literally
dishonor.
you bring dishonor. They would do that fucking cut their guts out right on the fucking field and slice their throats. That just happened in Long Island. My friend is a state trooper in Long Island, and he said the name for it. I'll pull it up. He messaged me. He said this person pulled a katsugi or whatever the fuck it's called.
Katana?
No, the name for it when you slice your intestines out and then slice your throat, it's like there's a specific name for like whatever it is. He's like, this guy pulled it, whatever it is, and I was like,
Kamikaze.
no, it's a fucking
Suzuki. Mitsubishi.
Yamaha.
Mitsubishi.
Shamalama Ding Dong. I'll tell you right now what the name is. It is. He pulled a right here.
Don't take too long. I don't like waiting.
Oh, go ahead, go talk.
I don't want to talk. I want to
right.
know what this is called. Come on. You got this. You got this.
Dude basically committed a seppuku last night.
Seppuku.
seppuku. Cut his intestines out and then slit his own throat. Wild.
Is there a reason why?
And he goes, I have the pics. You want them? I said, fuck no.
You what?
I was like, fuck no. That's illegal. He's like, yeah, I'm just fucking with you.
All right.
But it's seppuku. seppuku. So that was in Long Island.
Was it a Japanese guy or was it a white guy who likes anime?
No, I think he was of Asian descent.
It was a white guy that liked anime.
No, it wasn't a white dude.
It's Long Island.
There's a lot, bro. There's a lot of fucking heavy like Korean or Oriental in Long Island. Heavy spots. MS-13's big in Long Island. Long Island is a really
MS-13
interesting.
is Mexican, not
Yeah,
Asian,
I understand that, but MS-13 is big in Long Island.
Really?
Long Island is a very interesting world. It's
Part
its
of land.
own. It's its own like ecosystem. Long Island,
I don't mind Long Island.
bro. Have you ever heard of Mastic, Long Island?
Mastic?
Yeah.
Nope.
Mastic, Long Island is possibly the armpit of America. Mastic, Long Island. It's just the meth capital, the crack capital, the MS-13 capital, the incest capital. It's something out of like a movie. Like I can't believe it's a real thing. And then maybe if you drive a half hour, you're in multi-million-dollar home areas. Mastic, Long
I feel
Island.
like that's everywhere, though.
No, but this place is special. This place is real special. You know, Dave even Draculina even knows about Mastic. We was talking about it. He goes, "Oh, I know
He
Mastic.
probably hangs out there.
I have a friend. I think it was Drac. He said somebody took a chainsaw and cut open his trailer to rob his trailer in Mastic, Long Island. I think that was Drac that told me the story.
Really?
He had a friend that lived in Mastic. Like I guess he was there temporarily, and somebody went to go rob him. But instead of like breaking into a window or picking a lock, took a chainsaw, cut a hole out into his trailer.
So there's MS-13. You say there's inbreds. There's
Meth, crack. Mastic, Long Island is an interesting place. Never been. Never would have no interest in going.
and neither do I. Speaking of inbreds, though, like an incest,
Yeah.
I didn't talk about it on the podcast. You know I'm a hero. I ran into a fire.
Where are you going with this one?
I ran into a fire building a while, like on a little hiatus
Yeah.
while at work.
What would we go on?
Hiatus.
I think
a
said
break.
hiatus.
Did I say that?
Yeah, I think so.
Hiatus.
But what'd you do?
Help is on the way,
That's exactly. That's so. We were working. I'm not going to say who, what, where, because whatever. A 3-story house went on fire.
Okay.
Me and a couple of the guys ran over. Started pulling people out. Yeah, buddy. Started pulling people out of this fire, like thick smoke. You couldn't really see it through it.
Black or was it black thick smoke or was it like a white?
No, it was
gray?
smoke. It was.
Yeah,
You
but
couldn't
what
see.
color was the
You
smoke?
couldn't
Was
see.
it black?
You couldn't see.
Okay, so
Like
it's dark
through.
black because there's different
Like
colors
me
of
and
smoke.
me and the guy, like we're walking upstairs, like holding each other. Like you
Was
just
there
couldn't see.
actual fire or was it just smoke at the moment?
There was fire in the basement that rose up.
Yep.
So the guy.
And you were basically walking to your death, by the way.
Yeah, I know. So the guy in the basement. Well, that's what happens when not all heroes wear capes, bro.
We can be heroes.
So the guy in the basement, he gets out first. He's fucking no. Actually, the first person that got out carried this old man out. Dude, disgusting. Brain juice all down
he's
my
dead.
arm. No, he's chilling. Old dude, like
brain
carried,
juice, like the one that leaks out
like
of your ears
like
and
his
nose.
nose, snot, mouth,
clear
like,
stuff?
No, right? Like snot
Oh,
just pouring
snot.
out of his fucking face.
Because there is a
my
thing.
my arm was soaking wet.
Oh, that's boogers. That's
Carry him out. And me and this other guy, I'm not gonna say his name, we run up. It's a big fat guy on the second floor. Oh, before that, there's a guy outside who started the fucking fire. Well, I'm looking at him like, hey, dude, are there any kids in this fucking building? He's like staring at me. I'm like, motherfucker.
Was he high?
Alex, this is where the inbred thing comes in.
Okay.
Man. I'm looking, I'm like, hey, dude, are there any kids in this building? And he's looking at me. I'm like, motherfucker, is there anybody in this fucking building? I'm getting mad now. He goes, my dad. And I was like, all right, can he come down? Like, does he know what's going on? He's just staring at me. I'm like, is your dad okay? He's just staring at me. Me and this guy, we run up. Dude, the guy's like 300 pounds. We don't have to carry him. We get him out. He has no shirt on. He's wearing these stupid shorts. We get him out of the building, and he's standing in front of the door. He lights up a cigarette, goes, I think there's a fire. And we were like, what? Like, bro, get the fuck away from the door. Like, I'm risking my life for these fucking people.
What? Is he adopted?
Hold on. We're knocking on all the doors, like next door, because they're conjoined houses. First people I knock on. Get out.
2 floors?
Three.
Okay.
Well, in the basement. So I'm like banging on all the neighbors' doors. Get out. They're like, yeah, but the fire's next door.
Are they
Shut up. Then I go like into the basement of the other one. It's like a Mexican lady. I'm banging on the door. I'm like, listen, there's a fire next door. Fire department in here. You got to get out. She goes, yeah, but it's next door. I was like, do you not know how fucking fire works? You guys are in a conjoined house. And she goes, yeah, but it's next door. She goes, and my husband's on an oxygen tank. I was like, get him the fuck out of the house, dude.
Guess what, motherfucker?
Oh, man.
What? So did you so was this like one of those houses that housed like mentally challenged people or
No. So if I had a re-roll time,
yeah.
it wouldn't help any of them. Okay? Because how retarded.
Well, first off, you're really risking your life. Like that's
100%.
like when you
One of our guys was in there, like with the fucking fire extinguisher, fucking just going everywhere. Because all right, so when we had nothing to do with this fire, this is a house that just caught on fire while we were working somewhere else. And
bro, you had no fucking
we had no
PPE.
business in.
You had no PPE, bro.
But
You could have really hurt
our
yourself.
department in the movie industry is considered the dudes.
This was your neighborhood?
No.
Oh.
We were working.
Where what borough?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. Of course.
So our department, like in the movie industry, like the special effects bros too.
Right.
But like when it comes to like men,
yeah, like
it's
go
our
time-
department. It's our
go time type
department.
of shit,
It's our
yeah.
department. Like
Yeah.
if shit ever hit the fan, people are gonna run to us for
Right,
help.
right,
Like you know what I mean? So someone randomly came, like, hey, the house across the street's on fire. We ran through a parking lot, me and a couple of the guys, and just went in. Like no questions asked. We just did it.
Right.
If I were to bring it back, I wouldn't have did it because how retarded these people were. Dude, I'm pretty sure they were all inbred.
Not for nothing, but you don't. I don't think you understand how lucky you really are. To be honest with you, I don't think you realize how lucky you are. You
The
could
same
have.
crew I'm with, this wasn't the first fire that like we dealt with. Like a lithium battery went on fire in,
Yeah,
in
but,
Fire
like,
Island. Like this was a house
Not even
fire.
just because there's a fire, like actual flames. So that black smoke, if you inhale that, bro, first off your
I
lungs
don't
get
remember if it
destroyed.
was black. You couldn't see.
Well, even regardless, smoke inhalation, you could fuck your lungs up. You could singe the inside of your lungs. You could fucking, that's all that toxic, all those carcinogens that are being burned right now. And then where there's smoke, there's fire. And fires like that that means fucking it's getting hot, it's cooking, and once that flame takes off, it's not just like here comes the fire, it's whoosh, and now you're fucking trapped upstairs.
The fire was in the basement. We ran to probably the second floor to get that fat guy.
And was there smoke up there yet?
Yeah.
Bro.
Well, one of my buddies, he's up there, dude, because he hears fire.
Right.
He runs up straight up to the top with a fire extinguisher. He's spraying shit that ain't even.
That's stupid.
The fire was in the basement.
That's dumb.
He was just going to help people. You know what I'm saying?
So what was the? Obviously, we know
we don't
who
know the
caused,
full cause.
Okay.
But
Was there like a toaster oven on or something, or?
they could have been making matzo balls. I don't know.
Oh, interesting. I know. Well, we don't want to have this kind of conversation because then
Yeah,
we're gonna need a new platform. We need a new platform. They scarred us for life.
Very inbready.
That makes a lot of sense.
Surprise, motherfucker.
That makes a lot of sense.
But
Which is very
it
common.
was cool. It was cool to do. Like it was like because right after we had
Did
to
you
go.
feel good?
Yeah.
Did they at least give you a fucking thank you?
No.
Of course not. Of course not. They were probably like, did you take your shoes off before you went inside?
Well, I got to see them without their gear.
Oh,
No hat, no.
surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise.
Oh, God, it's
no, but
fucking
we had to go
hideous.
straight from there right to work. Like we went from doing that. Well, like our buddy, you know, I'm on the same crew
Yeah,
as Chris.
yeah.
Chris had no idea what was going on. Chris is working. Like, you know, when we come back and we're
Chris
just like,
wasn't
I'm
running
just
in.
like, no,
Chris
Chris
wasn't going to run in.
Chris would have ran in 100%. Yes, he would have. I promise you. He ran in the first one.
Okay. Yeah,
But-
it's a lithium battery, though.
Chris would have ran in.
Okay.
Dude, Chris is one of the dudes.
Okay. You say so. He can be part of our curling team. Oh, fucking love it. I love to hear it.
But, you know, you should just cherish me.
Yo, did you watch the fights last night?
I watched a couple of them. I watched some this morning. I only watched the main event last night, but I watched a couple like this
Yeah,
afternoon.
I only watched. To be honest with you, I only watched the main event. From an outsider looking in, I know Izzy said he's going to be back, and he understood where he messed up on the fight. Whatever, he definitely gave Duplessis. Am I saying his name right?
Duplessis.
Yeah, he gave Duplessis a run for his money. There was moments where he had Duplessis on the ropes. I can't get over the fact that Duplessis kisses his coach and all of his friends on the lips. I think it's very weird. I don't think it's a French thing. I've been to French Canadian.
He's not French.
What is? Oh, South African,
He's
right?
South African.
I don't think they do that in South Africa.
Well, that's where this whole fucking beef came from. He's like African.
Right.
And he's black.
I know.
Duplessis, a white man.
Do you
And he's
think-
saying that I'm the first real
Yeah.
African champ. Like, dude, I get it. You're from Africa. Shut the fuck up, dude. You're going to make some people mad. I know. He's right.
How about this? How many South Africans you think last night got murdered from Africans? Like, so South Africa right now is having like a little mini civil war. The white farmers in South Africa, because the land is actually pretty rich for farming.
Well, South Africa's, it's nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful over there. The land is really rich for farming, and literally they have like this crazy government guy that's trying to get into power or whatever that literally like is like, oh, let's excommunicate and exterminate all white people in South Africa and get our land back because for whatever reason. So they're going through some shit right now. So for the fact that Duplessis fucking beat Izzy, the South African white boy, beat Izzy. I feel like that. I feel like
They started a civil war.
I feel like if I was in South Africa last night, I would sleep with a gun under my pillow. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know. So what's your question? You said
So
about Izzy.
I know he said that he saw where he messed up and he'll be back. Blah, 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 blah. You think Izzy still got it?
I think he still got it. Do I think he'll be champ again? No.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think he deserves the title shot again. He took too much time off to lose.
Yep. And it wasn't even like one of
He's
those.
good. He's
it
good.
wasn't even like he took too much time off and he beat the fuck out of
No, he
Duplessis.
still
And
looked great. He still looked really good. Just, consistency matters.
Izzy needs to work on his ground game.
Dude, he has great ground defense. He's
Well,
not. He's a
was it the
striker.
first
He's a
round when
kickboxer.
Duplessis
He's a
almost had him in the-
kickboxer. He has great defense.
He can strike. He can fucking
He has
strike.
great ground defense. He's just not a. He's not a.
Right, he's not a
submission
ground guy. Yeah,
He's
yeah.
not, but he has great ground defense where he does enough where you don't get it. That don't happen to him, dude. He don't get choked out. That just happened. It happened.
I thought I was almost over the first round. I thought Duplessis had him. I think he had him on guard or something like that. He took him down, and he had him in a chokehold. I think.
Yeah, and he got out and stood right up. That's what I'm saying. Izzy don't need ground game.
You think Duplessis backed off to save energy, Or he squirmed his way out.
I think he squirmed his way out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's that good. As far as Izzy, I think Izzy just retire, dude. I don't think he's gonna win. If he's going for gold, retire.
Do you think, as much as we hate Duplessis as a person, first off, I think Strickland's gonna beat the fucking balls off him. I don't give a shit what anybody has to say. Strickland won that fight 100% against, and if it wasn't in fucking Canada and how he was shitting on Canadian press, he was shitting on Canadian judges, and basically shitting on every Canadian. It's like, I'm American, you're Canadian, you guys are really, really gay, and I'm not, and you guys suck, and your government sucks. If that fight was in America,
He would win.
yep. Didn't Dana White even say he was
Oh,
like
Dana White was like,
he was
I
like-
had it 2-2 going into the final round. He
Yeah.
goes, I think Sean won.
right? Duplessis was fucked up too.
His face was fucked up.
So if
Sean's getting a rematch, right?
right, in
The whole
America.
problem is Alex Pereira came out and said, basically,
Who's he gonna fight?
I'll come back down to 85.
They don't want that.
Alex Pereira, no, keep Alex Pereira at light heavy. He's fine at 205.
Yeah.
He wants to go down and kind of avenge Izzy. Like, dude, they have Alex Pereira
Yeah,
and
but it's
Izzy
not the
have like this
same, though.
long time beef.
But it's, so if Pereira drops, he's not gonna bump Strickland.
He could.
But they already announced
I
though.
know, but if Alex Pereira really, really, really wants to go down, they're gonna
That'd be a
bump
big
Strickland.
selling card.
They're gonna bump Strickland.
Title for title.
Well, Alex would be fighting. Alex's title won't be on the line. Whatever weight classes is would be on the line.
So if Pereira loses, he's still technically.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
Yeah, like Izzy done it when Izzy was 185. Izzy went up for 205 to get a title and he lost.
I
If
feel
he didn't
like-
lose his title.
I feel like if you are going down, because in a sense it should be easier for you to go down than up, right?
Yeah.
If you were going down and you're
losing
champion,
weight.
right? I'm saying like the next class. Now that
You're going to fight a littler
Right.
guy, yes.
So if you were champion in your weight class, let's say 200 should make life easier, 200, and you're going to 195, right? I don't know the weight class.
I get what you're saying.
So if you're champion at 200 and you're going down to 195, right? That's the one tier below. You should have to drop your title. Now, hear me out. If you were going from 200 to 205, like the next rank up, and you're champ at 200, because you're trying to bump up and be better than what you're supposed to be, your title's fine, your title's safe. You're going for the fucking crapshoot. You know what I mean? So now, because, and also when you do that, so like if you go below, because if I'm the greatest fighter at 200, right? And like I don't want to go to 205 because I don't want to get waxed, but I know I go down to 195, beat the balls off
These
everybody.
littler guys, yeah.
Yeah, so let 200 rock and have a champion then. You know what I mean? Rather than, oh, I'm the champion. You see
Everybody wants double titles. That's the problem. Everybody wants to be double champ.
the McGregor effect?
Yeah. Everybody wants double
The
titles.
2-time, back to back.
He was the first person to hold 2 titles at once.
Really?
Yeah, but most people had, not most people. There's a nice
In UFC,
caliber of
obviously.
UFC that had multiple belts in different divisions, but not held it at the same time.
Interesting.
Then Daniel Cormier did it. Henry Cejudo did it.
Does that go for like Bellator, or we don't count those? We're talking just straight
I'm
UFC.
talking UFC.
Yeah, because I don't know any of those.
I don't know Bellator. Not worth my time.
No, I don't think so. I think Bellator is like.
I don't watch mine in a week.
I was gonna say. I feel like people need to go to Bellator as almost like an open tryout for like scouts of the UFC to see.
Dude, it happened a million times. People who start off in Bellator think they're great. Michael Chandler, like people like
I was gonna say.
they start at Bellator like as a training and they become top of the line there, and then they go to the UFC and they're mid card.
Midcard. Who has ever been the best Bellator UFC converter? Like, yo, this guy.
Guy who made the most money probably and like most active is probably Michael Chandler.
Oh,
But
he's from Bellator.
Yeah, but he got fucking beat up by.
But he's kind of older though now, right? Chandler.
Yeah, but they fucking wait. They're probably our age.
Okay.
But that's old for
So
fighting.
that's that you're in your back nine, mid 30s.
You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? Like, not a lot transferred over well. I can't really think of a fucking champ that went from Bellator and won it in the UFC. But there was 100 guys who retired from fucking UFC,
that went to Bellator.
Bellator and became
Right.
champ.
That's
You know what I
like-
mean? It's just
Yeah, that makes total sense. That's like a lot of these like WWE guys that on their back nine, they want to get paid really good one more last time. Let me go to AEW. You know, just a mid tier or TNA or whatever. You know what I mean? Getting paycheck. You're not wrestling the elite of the elite, and you're getting paid, and you still get to fuck people up. I get it. What's the deal with my boy Bo Nix? When am I gonna get to see him fight
Bo
again?
Nichols? I don't know. He has no fight
I call him
announcements.
Bo Nix. Bo Nichols, right? Bo Nix. I like Bo Nix better.
He don't have anything. Not that I know of. He might. He
He
kind
still
of
hasn't lost.
He still has
The blue chip, baby.
he's
The
just
Great
got-
White Hope.
The Great White Hope. The next Great White. He's under the radar right now. I don't know.
He's working on a striking game, too. His last fight, he knocked somebody out, right? Stop it. Don't give me that face. If still a knockout, it's a
I'm
knockout.
not sold on him yet.
Why?
I'm not sold on people till they hit like the top 7, top 8 ranks.
So, just again, this is amateur UFC person looking in. I personally feel like the best all around UFC fighters usually go from wrestling, like legit wrestling, to UFC. Like, if you were like a top tier D1 college wrestler,
They usually have the most success, yes.
right? Because I guess the ground game, right? And
They hold people down, they ground and pound, yes.
okay. So, and Bo Nix was,
I feel like jiu-jitsu's slowly weaning out of the UFC.
that's my
Because
next thing.
everybody's trains it now. It's not like you
just
have a
wish you-
specialist. Even when you have a specialist jiu-jitsu guy,
Right.
he could be the best of the
Still
best.
get punched in the mouth.
Usually they have striking too, but everybody trains jiu-jitsu now. So like even if you're the best of the best, and like obviously they'll come up to us and submit us.
Yeah,
But you
100%.
get someone who trains it religiously. Maybe
Right.
they're not black belt. Maybe they still nullify you a little bit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I just
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
like jiu-jitsu itself is getting weaned out of the UFC.
I wish there was a martial arts with jujitsu defense, right? Like, so the tumbling and the locks and defense, right? But more striking. And so like defense, like jujitsu core would like striking as a secondary. I don't know. That would be like Muay Thai. I don't fucking know.
No, Muay Thai don't go to the ground. Muay Thai's elbows.
Just
knees,
straight. Yeah.
fucking-
Yeah. They're psychopaths. It's in the Philippines.
You just got to train different things, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I'm sure
become
there's
like a
schools out
jiu-jitsu
there to do it
specialist.
all
Right.
combined, but you probably don't got the best of the best.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You
They're probably-
you're not going to see Royce Gracie being like, oh, we're going to do jujitsu with striking. You know, it's like,
Yeah, you
it's
know
like,
what I mean?
I'm going to make you punch your own face.
They have their own
Right.
art. You know what I mean? They master it.
All right.
But I feel like everybody does jujitsu, and it's just like it's.
Is the Gracie jiu-jitsu thing, is that like coming to an end? Like we seen the whole, because I remember like when I would think about UFC, I would think of and jiu-jitsu, like Gracie jiu-jitsu, Royce Gracie jiu-jitsu. And I've seen like
they're
the
everywhere. Yeah, but
original
now
like,
there's
UFC
like
fights.
Renzo Gracie, fucking Paul Gracie, fuck it. Name a name, they all started their own gym.
Right.
You know what I
right.
mean? And they're all over. There's a bunch of Manhattan. There's some up here.
It's like the McDonald's of jiu-jitsu.
Exactly. You know what I mean? But it's not.
Right.
You're getting like quality fucking coaches, but
Right.
well, it's not really
It's
at
not-
home
it's not what it
personal
is.
anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're not getting that Roy Gracie, or whatever, that Gracie touch.
Like you're not going to the MMA, the UFC gym and getting the best trainers. You know what I mean?
No, that's like
You're
private
not.
fitness.
You're not going to Powerhouse over here, and
No,
I know they have their
no.
little. You're not getting. The
You're going.
best
You're
guy.
going to a warehouse in like Texas, and you're sleeping on a
Exactly.
cot.
Those are the ones.
Yeah.
If you want to be serious about it, you're going
Like
to do shit like that.
like the fucking Khabibs and all them.
Yeah, go to the mountains and fucking
Go to fucking
Dagestan.
Dagestan and fucking yo.
They
isn't
live
it-
together, sleep together. They're disgusting. I seen their mat. They all have staph infections. Gross.
ringworms. There has to be ringworms. Has to be ringworms. There just has to be ringworms. I just think
Staph
ringworms
infection,
everywhere.
ring infections.
I was watching this video. I didn't realize the bro fest that fucking Cormier and Khabib has.
Oh, they're boys.
Yeah, what a weird pair that is, right?
Well, no, because they trained together for a long time, dude. They're boys. Like they're
Yeah, no, they call each other brothers. They're brothers in their eyes. Him and Khabib and the other one who's still fighting
Islam.
Islam.
Yeah, but now there's fucking the Umar Magomedov. And
If you told me that they're all inbred brothers, I'd believe
Yes.
you.
100%.
I feel like they're from the same set of balls.
Probably.
They shot out of their daddy dick ready.
Shout out my daddy Dickery. Fucking
I had to make a name for myself here.
so I really don't give a fuck about Dagestanian fucking wrestlers. I think they ruin MMA. I do.
I think if they get punched in the mouth,
No, now they're enhancing.
on
They
the
can
strike.
fight. Yeah. There's one that stands out that I like. He has one eye.
yeah, the crazy ginger,
Yes.
bro. He
One
looks.
eye, red hair.
You know who he reminds me of?
Every villain in every Jean-Claude Van Damme movie.
You know who he reminds me of?
A pirate.
Well, do you remember The Simpsons? Willie, the Scottish farmer,
Yeah,
the landscaper.
Yeah.
He reminds me of that crazy redhead.
I like him because he doesn't go for takedowns. He's a legit striker.
He reminds me of William
He
Dafoe's.
jabs with his foot.
He reminds me of like William Dafoe's psychotic brother.
William Dafoe, the Green Goblin.
Yeah, with the crazy smile, the crazy face.
You know, he got beat up. Well, he didn't get beat. He got in trouble in like Russia
For having the world's biggest dong?
No, two people were like kissing, and he like fought the guy.
William Dafoe, hero.
The guy kind of got him a little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah. So what did he do? He waited outside the mall.
Attaboy.
Guy
Hero.
walked out, sucker punch.
Sucker punch him like a real man. Hero. America.
No, he's Russian.
William Dafoe?
No, I'm not.
Oh, the Russian.
I'm talking about I'm not talking about William Dafoe.
Oh,
You
I
fuck.
thought
I'm
you
talking
said
about the
like a hero.
fucking the UFC fighter.
Oh, yeah. I expect no less from him. Surprised he didn't bite his nose off. By the way, William Dafoe has a fucking hammer.
How do you know?
It was in the fucking movie.
What movie?
It's an older movie. I don't know the name of it, but apparently his dong was so big they had to use a prosthetic to make it smaller. Like a soft, hanging freak of nature dong. William
Speaking of
Dafoe.
that, you want to watch a stupid movie?
Sure.
Speaking of dicks,
Sure.
it's on Netflix. Came out a while ago. It's called The Package. It's like a bunch of like senior high school kids. They go like camping, couple girls.
You were talking about
And
this.
I watched it yesterday just for pure fucking. I was bored. One kid cuts his dick off, and it's like the other friends.
He self does it? Like,
Yeah, by accident. Like it's the movie. You know what I mean? He gets a butterfly. Like, dude, it's it with a knife. Like it's stupid, but the whole movie's them trying to get him, like, get his dick back to the hospital so that they can like sew it on. It was not the best movie. A fun watch.
That's what she said.
All right. Well, if you want to talk about dick movies too, there's another terrible, like, this has been out for a while. A terrible, like, B-rated movie. You ever hear the movie Teeth? Called Teeth?
El Tita Tonte. Yeah.
The girl with the fucking TT
Teeth in the
vagina?
vagina?
Yeah. That's probably like every feminist's wet dream.
I just remember one scene in that movie, like she bites someone's dick off, and it's like by like a waterfall. Like it's just
Yeah, it's fucking
But
ridiculous.
if you know you have that, why are you gonna fuck people?
Well, because if you like think about these fucking crazy liberal blue-haired short weird cut feminists like in New York City and like Seattle. If they had that, they'd specifically try to find men to fuck just to bite their dicks off because woman empowerment. You know?
I guess
Yeah, that would be like their superpower.
they would die.
There are some
They would
they don't
die.
care. They don't care.
I'd kill them.
There are some psychopaths out there that would be their superpower.
Well, that's like John Bobbitt and Lorena Bobbitt.
Well, Lorena Bobbitt, yeah.
She cut off fucking John
With
Bobbitt's
a butter
dick.
knife.
It wasn't a butter knife. It was like shears.
No, it was a knife.
Yeah, it was like shear. Like it was
Shears or scissors?
yeah, it was something like a shears. It wasn't a butter knife.
It was a
Ryan.
knife. You can't say shears. Shears or scissors.
I'm pretty sure it was shears. I don't think it was a fucking
She
butter
used,
knife.
she used a scissor to basically cut off.
Shears,
Yeah,
like
I know, like
gardening shears, motherfucker.
His brain probably wasn't that big. Like, think about like a soft wean. Think about a soft wean and you have gardening fucking shears. You know how hard that's going to be?
I'm not talking about the big one like this. I'm talking about like the little fucking
Oh, like the snips, like the pruners.
snips. Yes, snips.
Pruners.
I think she cut his
She
dick
pruned
off
his
and
dick
then
off.
threw it out the fucking window.
She did that.
And then he became a porn star
Yeah.
and got paid.
So, isn't that amazing they were able to save his dick?
Well, that's what this movie's about, dude. Like, there's a time frame of how long you have to do it.
You think John Bobbitt has like PTSD watching that movie?
Nah.
No, right?
You think they made it bigger?
I mean, if it's already cut off, hey Doc, can you give me a couple inches?
Right?
Right? We're here. We're already here. Like, do what you gotta do, bro.
It's just weird that girls wanted to fuck him after that.
Why? There are a lot of weird girls out here, man. There are a lot of weird girls out here that would want shit like that. Are you nuts? Of course. It's like a selling point to some of these psychopaths.
But he became
Some
a
of these-
porn star.
Some of these girls are probably like, I can make money off this weird dick. I'm in. Not like curiosity, like I want to get off to it.
Decrepit, rotted
Bro, they have
cottage cheese chick.
they have such amazing like penis enhancement procedures now. It's wild. Remember back in the day, like if we had like the Nike pumps, like on the tongue of your sneakers, you go poop, 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 poop,
Mm-hmm.
and like you pump up. Like I probably did nothing. I just made like tension around your ankle. You know, they have basically that kind of concept for your dick now. Like if you're older and you just like you're horny, but you just can't get it up because you're old. Literally like a little Nike pump, like. And you just whoop. And then when you're done, you just hit like the fucking deflate button. It's sick. Sick. But like we can't get it. We have functioning dicks, right? So if we would go to the doctors and be like, hey, I need the like the
want a
dick
dick
pump,
pump?
they'd be like, you're fucking retarded. No.
We'd probably order one. Why not?
Who's gonna surgically install it?
Oh, it's
Surgically.
it's
What do you think? It was just like you have to surgically, because think about it, it's a pump, right?
I thought like it was like you wrap
so it's like
your
a
dick in
balloon,
your-
basically. It's probably like a balloon or some type of, you know what I mean? So like, For example, you know what a stent is? Like if you have a heart attack,
Yeah.
so you get a stent that opens up the veins, right?
I
So
think there's one for your dick.
yes, it's probably like a stent or something that goes into you. So as you're pumping it up, you know, it's like you're blowing up a balloon, and then when you're done, you fucking deflate it.
Well, we could go to Dr. Miami.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of money though.
I don't think it's that much.
Well, you know what though? I'm curious
It's
to
like
see
$2,500
where are they
bucks.
taking the extra skin and cartilage
They
from.
put like a fucking like extraction in your dick. Supposedly he can make it like an inch bigger and thicker. I mean, I don't want my dick an inch thicker. That'd be annoying.
How would that be annoying?
Like if it's thicker, like an inch thicker is pretty fucking.
I mean, usually girls prefer the girth over length.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like it'd be annoying in my hand. I'd have to
Would
get
it,
used
would it
to
feel
it
like you're
again.
jerking off with like some dude,
A different
like
person, yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I know my girth. You know what I mean? I know.
Yeah, but now, even if it's an inch long, you don't feel like whose long dick is this?
Nah, because sometimes you get those like good days where you
Well,
feel
yeah, extra
strong.
horny days where you're like, wow, I have a horse cock right now. Yeah, horse cock.
I guess it would just feel like I have a horse cock all the time. But like, I feel like if you change the thickness, it's like, whoa.
Yeah, but
who's
doesn't horse
this?
cock also equate to like extra veiny thickness cock too?
Not really. I'm just more solid. Like I'm fucking
Oh,
like.
I got that. I got
I don't
like
think
a-
I get.
I
I don't
got a
think I
main
get
artery.
girthier.
I think I got like a main artery vein that goes through my wang. It's like you could literally like ride a bike on this fucking trail. It's impressive.
I just feel like the thickness. I feel like my thickness is fine.
Okay.
I feel like if I added it, like it would
Yeah, but
be-
do you have to take the thickness with the length? Like
I
does
don't
it-
know.
Because if let's just say you get the length, right? There's your thickness probably.
I think it's like 2,500 or something like that.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I know. It's just for like an inch.
That's not bad. 25 an inch.
I think it's something like that.
That is not bad
It
at all.
might be like $3,000.
Still is not bad. Anything under 10 grand?
Sir, give me 12 grand worth of inches.
How many inches can I get for this? Sir, you just gave me $75,000. Make it.
Yes. No, I'm sure they can only go like an inch and then
Yeah,
that's it.
and I'm
I
sure
don't think it's like I
it
don't
has
think
to
it's
be-
I don't think you get paid per inch.
It has to be on like a case by case basis too, because maybe like again, I don't know where they're taking it from, but like if they're doing something like internally that they could pull out, maybe.
I take it from your ass. Ass graph, forearm, thigh.
Well, I know
got ass dick.
when they do. How about this? When they do transitions, like when chicks want to get dicks, like when they do like female to male surgeries, where you turn your pussy into a dick. That surgery is disgusting. What they do is look at your forearm, take this big square, and make believe somebody took like an ice cream scooper and just. You have about a 2-inch divot from wrist to.
Why did they take it from here?
That's just because I think this is the skin that most.
Dicks feel like?
Yeah, it's the most it's most compromisable and flexible skin, or like retentive skin. It's the specific reason why they use this skin. And if you see like all like the trans people that are like turning around like I wish I never did this, like you know like those type of
My
people.
forearm don't feel like a dick.
I don't know, dude. I don't like pinch your dick skin and then pinch your forearm skin. Well, not right now, please, for the love of God.
sorry.
But the surgery is they basically cut a chunk out of your forearm, skin, cartilage. So now, like when you look at your forearm, here's a normal forearm, and now you have this big square, and it's like indented and it's like graft. You know, like that graft kind of skin. You know, like if you get like burned or something. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting just to have a fake dick that doesn't even work, or it gets routinely infected. It's disgusting. The successful rate of that
I
surgery
would think
is
the
ridiculous.
guys who get vaginas get more
It's a lot easier.
infections
Well-
than girls who get penises.
It's a lot easier to
because
go
the
from
guy has
dick,
to keep a open cavity.
Yeah, so-
that he never had before.
a guy to go from penis to pussy. It's a not a less invasive surgery. It's an easier surgery we've done than pussy to dick. But if you go from dick to pussy, you literally got to put like a butt plug in your pussy and like keep it open. It's an open wound.
And they got to keep it like fucking like
Clean,
moisturized.
yeah. You got to lube it. You got to keep it dilated. Like basically, they call it a dilator. Basically, it's like a butt plug in your pussy just to keep your gaping wound from closing that your body naturally wants to do. The UTI, the staph infections, they say that you get this there's a funk or a smell, basically like rotting flesh and like bacteria, and like the gangrene that usually comes from like these. They're first off, the success rate surgery from like pussy to dick is less than 50%. It's like less than 40% the success rate, I think. And something with same thing, but like the amount of like infections and disgusting things that happen to your body.
Bro,
It's not worth it.
I
It's
don't
not
even
worth
want to
it,
talk
dude.
about it anymore.
It's not worth it. It's sick. It's sick. How about fucking
Just get a dildo.
just get a dildo, right?
It's not gonna work anyway.
Get a dildo. Get a dildo.
Just and if just get fucked in your ass.
Right.
If you
And you know, I was sick.
keep your dick, go get fucked in your ass.
The sick Democratic Party, like fucking our VP who's running for president, and this fucking sick psychopath Tim Waltz from Minnesota. If they get into office, man,
They're allowing it for children.
they are going full fucking extremist leftist fucking. I mean, this guy Tim Waltz puts fucking tampons in boys' bathrooms.
Dude, I don't care what people want to do. I don't. You want to cut off your dick? Go ahead.
Right.
I don't want to hear about it. I don't want it to be it can't be a trendy thing.
Right.
These kids, all they do is go off trends. They'll buy sneakers because of trends.
Right.
They'll wear certain.
They'll eat fucking Tide
Let
Pods.
me just exactly. Let me just explain something. Think about the Supreme brand.
Yeah.
They take dirty T-shirts, dirty old hats. They smack a logo on it, and
Disgusting.
these fucking stupid kids go out and buy it
And they get away with it.
because it's cool.
And not even for like
If
50
cutting
bucks.
your dick off becomes cool, it's gonna be bad.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the problem is they're disguising it as life-saving surgery, but turns out,
Life saving.
yeah, it turns out because if you don't let me get the surgery, I'm going to kill myself. But turns out, post-surgery,
They
the
usually kill
suicide and depression rates increase double. So go figure. What are the odds of that?
You know what, dude? How about this?
Gender-affirming care.
Ready?
Fucking
Let me say it. Let me say it.
child abuse with party streamers.
Let them kill themselves.
You know what? You know what?
Guess what, motherfucker?
You know what, dude?
Fuck it.
You know what?
Natural selection. Natural selection.
The survival of the fittest.
Right.
You know what, dude? Everybody feels different. Everybody gets fucked up. You know what? Go for it.
Just do it. Just fucking do it.
Come on, man.
All right, Angelo, just want to wrap it up, baby?
Yeah.
Want to get back on a weekly schedule. This felt
Well,
good.
unfortunately, we can't do next week because
Why?
you're fucking away.
Oh, yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back Monday. I'll be back Monday
We're
night.
missing 2 weeks.
No, because when you... So I'll be back Monday night. You'll be in AC this weekend anyway.
No, it's canceled.
Oh, no, it's the other place. So what do you got going on this weekend coming up?
Nothing.
All right, so when I get back, I'm free all week. I'm sure you have work.
Fucking work my ass off.
All right, but any day that if you're off or whatever, I'm home. I ain't got shit to do.
I don't have off.
I'm just saying, if you fucking call out sick or if work gets canceled or whatever the case may be, I don't fucking know. Or if not, then we record over the weekend. Like a normal fucking people's.
Am I going to have to come to your house and take a pastry out? A dirty small
Oh,
pastry?
now that you mentioned it, hey, you want to feed my fish while I'm gone?
When? I can't do it every day. How long are you gone for? Just a weekend?
I'm leaving Tuesday night and I'm back Monday. So
I'm not going to have time. I'll be getting home late. This whole last 2 episodes are all night work.
I mean, it doesn't matter really what time. Like,
Maybe we could do that when you get back. If there is like a night work thing where I'm starting at like 3 or 4 or 3
in the
o'clock,
morning before.
I'll come by at like 10.
Yeah.
You
I'm
know what
here.
I mean? And we fucking banging out and I go to work.
Yeah. But it doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck if you feed them at 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be like, I got to feed
Problem
them
is, I don't drive every day.
Oh, that's right. Fuck.
I'd have to fucking drop. What kind
Man,
of fish do you have? When the fuck did you get fish?
My mother literally got my son a beta fish. Like, it was in a plastic jar with LED lights in it. Basically, she probably won it from a carnival.
Yeah.
So she gives it to me. So I'm like, fuck. Thanks, Ma. Because I can't keep this fish in this little plastic jar.
Yeah, you gotta get
So I had to get a 5-gallon tank. The whole fucking setup, So now, that's in my son's room, which is kind of cool because he's like, fishy. But then we got like 2 little baby catfish for the bottom of it. So
I just don't think I'm physically gonna be able to do it.
okay. I'll
would
probably
love to
I'll
do
go
it.
I'll go to the pet store. I'll get like an auto feeder. I was just trying to avoid that, but it's not the end of the world.
All right, well, we're back. We're trying to get back on schedule. We're gonna make clips.
Yep.
We're gonna
Yep.
try, guys. We're just busy fucking human beings.
Yeah.
Ryan got to stop jerking off so hard. I got to stop working so hard. It's fucking life.
Yeah, you know what? I really enjoy jerking off.
Don't forget, go to Disney this winter, guys.
And if anybody wants to fucking give us money, I'll fucking promote the shit out of you guys.
So what do they do on Disney Channel?
Oh yeah, with the whatever the fuck it is.
All right. With that being said, thank you guys. Appreciate you guys for listening.
Yep.
And you don't. Oh man, it's been a while. I almost fucking forgot my fucking line.
Been a while.
And remember, you don't have to stand tall, but you got to stand the fuck up.
Yeah.